Hello friends, this is Dr. Antonio Nyungeko, your coaching data analysis using R2. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can perform salary analysis when you are in human resource management. Most of the time, analyzing salaries may be difficult when you do not use new information technologies, and that's why I decided to perform this video to show you how you can manipulate your salary, how you can make various analyses using R. For instance, you will learn how you can make a summation of your salary and the mean you by direction. You can make summation based on gender. I will show you how you can make salary analysis by all service, and I will show you how you can analyze salary by one service if you are interested in knowing the sum of salary by services. I will show you how you can perform salary analysis by title. I'm going to show you how you can perform that analysis using two criteria. Finally, I'm going to show you how you can perform that analysis using main criteria. Now, I'm going to import my data in our working environment. This comment you see here is just to indicate where I saved my data. Let's run this comment. Now, this comment you see is just to import my dataset in our working environment. Let's run this comment. This comment here head you see is just to see the first element. Let's run this comment to see the dataset where I'm working on. Let's maybe increase the size here. Let's run it again. Here I'm just showing you how you can perform that analysis when you are in human resource management, when you are a consultant, for instance, and you need to analyze some data related to human resource management. And I'm going to show you practically how you can perform such analysis. For instance, this here you see, friend, this is an example of data set I created. This is the number of employees, this is the name, this is the gender, this is the matrimonial status, this is the diploma or qualification, this is the service where the employee is working, this is the direction, this is the contract nature, where it is regular or contractor, this is the salary, gross domestic, this is the gross salary. This is the title of the employee. This is the status of the employee. This is performance. Now, I'm going to show you how you can perform analysis on gross salary, and then in next videos, I will show you how you can perform deep analysis on other variables, like combining two variables, or when you want to analyze, for instance, service by diploma, for instance, or when you want to make a visualization. I will show you how you can perform it. Now I can make summary. Before you perform this analysis, you need this deep layer library. Let's run this library to call it in working environment. Now this I can just make a summary, and you can see the summary of my data. As you can see here, friends, here the number of employees I have 45, names, gender, and so on. But when you on the quantitative data, we can see some summaries. For instance, for gross salary, you see the minimum, first quartile, median, mean, third quartile, maximum. And here you see in performance, we have minimum, first quartile, median, mean, third quartile, and maximum. Okay, now I'm going to make my first analysis. I want to analyze the sum of salary and the mean performance by direction. If you are asked to calculate what is the amount by, what is the salary or what is the amount paid by direction, and what is the mean performance. Now this is the comment, this is the name where I'm going to save the result. This is my data set. This is the grouping variable grouped by direction. You can change the direction, you can indicate gender, you can indicate any grouping variable, but it must be qualitative variable. The grouping variable must be qualitative. And I want to summarize. This is the name I give to the result, and this is the sum. This is a function which is in our studio. This is my variable. this one. It is my variable. I'm going to show you. It is my variable. Let's show you where I found this. It is this variable because I'm working on a gross salary. Now I'm going to make those such analysis on salary. Now this is where I will save the mean performance by direction. Let's run this command and I will show you the result. Now let's print the result, friends. Now I'm calculating gross salary by direction, and also I'm calculating the mean performance by direction. Now, as you see here, friends, this is the result. You see here in this commercial direction, the total amount I paid is this one. The total amount salary paid is this. In finance is this one. In general is this one. In production is this one. In technical is this one. When talking about mean performance, this is the mean performance for commercial direction, this is the mean performance for finance, and this is the mean performance for general, this is the mean performance for production, and this is the mean performance by in technical direction. This is analysis. We analyze the salary by direction, the sum salary by direction, and mean performance by direction. Now I'm going to analyze the sum salary by gender. Now you see grouping variable here is gender, and I will save the results of the analysis in gross salary by gender if I can add by gender. Now let's run this comment. I'm going to save here the results. Now this is just to visualize the results. Let's run this comment. I'm analyzing the total amount paid by gender. Now this is the results. Okay, I continue. The next analysis is to analyze salary by all service. When you are asked, can you give us a situation of the total amount paid by each service? You will use this comment, friends, this comment. This is our data set. This is grouping variable is service. You see here service, and I just perform summarize. Just the next command is to summarize or to make summation of salary by service. Now let's run this comment. You see here, this is where I saved my result, and I just print to show you the results. Let's run this comment. Now you see the results are produced by service. Now you see, for instance, in accountant, this is the total amount paid in accountant. Advisor, and this is another service, this is the total amount paid in this service. Audit, this is the total amount paid in audit service, and so on and so forth. Now let's perform analysis when you are interested in one service. If you are asked, can you give us the situation of the total amount paid in accountants? This is how you will perform this analysis. Now I will save the result here. This is my data set. This is another comment to filter. Now this is the service. This is the service I need. This is the services is the name of the variables, but under services we have so many services. Now we have accounting, as we have audit, and so on. Now I'm going to summarize the salary. I want to calculate the mean. If I want sum, I use this function sum, like this sum. When I want the summation of the amount paid in accountants, and this to print the result, I will see. Now, if you see, this is the amount paid in accountant. Now, when we look on the previous results, you see here this amount. You see this amount is the same as this one. You see, it is the same. This is how you can perform analysis by one service when you are interested in one service. If you want to calculate the mean, you just need to change here the mean. You put mean here. This is a function. This is the mean value paid in accountant service, and this is the mean. Okay, now let's perform another analysis. If you are interested in technical service, you just have to indicate the filtering variable and just you calculate it like this. This is the amount paid in technical service. Now, if you wanted to calculate the mean, if you want to calculate the minimum value paid in technical service, you need to indicate this. You need the minimum value we paid in service. Technical service. This is the minimum value. This is the minimum amount paid. What it means. Now, when you want to analyze, for instance, for SaaS, you want to know the value, the amount paid. If you want to know the amount paid in SaaS service, you just need to indicate the name SaaS. Now this is the total amount. You can also calculate the maximum amount by running this command, this one. If you want to calculate the minimum value paid in SaaS service, you need to indicate this function minimum, like this. This is the result. Now I'm going to calculate the total amount paid by title or by function. Now you see, I'm going to save the result here. Gross title. This is my dataset, grouping by title, summarize, gross salary by service, and you will see the result. The computer is going to calculate summations title by title. Let's run this command. You will see the result. You look once. Now you see analysts. The total amount paid to analysts is this one. The total amount paid to associate is this one. The total amount paid to CO is this one. Contractor is this one. Director is this one. Senior consultant is this one. Now this is how you can make some analysis. Maybe you want to make some. You are interested in some kind of information, and you need to make a filter. You want to filter, and you need to indicate, to specify the criteria which will help you to make such a filtering. Now, for instance, you want to see all those employees who have amount salary which is greater than 10,000, but working in maintenance service. Here, this is the first criteria of having gross salary greater than 10,000. But the second criteria here is to be working in maintenance service. Now let's see if you can find someone who has this criteria. Now you see there are some people with such criteria. You see here this one, this one, this one, and this one. This is how you can use two criteria to make your analysis. Let's use more than two criteria. Let's use three criteria. Now, this is the dataset. This is the first criteria. This is the second criteria. And this is the third criteria. Let's learn. I want to see those employees working in maintenance service with diploma before and with the salary gross salary greater than 5,000. Let's run this comment to see if I can find those employees. We have one. You see, gross salary is this one, and the service. Let's see service. You see service maintenance. You see maintenance, and diploma. You see diploma is this one. Now, let's combine many criteria. Let's, for instance, combine 4 criteria. This is the first criteria. This is the second, third, fourth. I want employee with gross salary is greater than 131,000. Gender is male. Diploma is back +4, this one. And matrimonial status is single. I want to see if there is a single with diploma back +4 and gender is male with this amount. Let's run this command. You see I have one. You see I have one. This is gross salary and this is the diploma you want, and also you see matrimonial status is single. You see you can just combine many criteria and you can get results. Now you can combine many criteria if you want to perform deep analysis. You can perform analysis. I want, for instance, to group by diploma. I want to count the number. I want to calculate the mean. I want to calculate the sum. I want to calculate the median. I want to calculate range, and I want to identify the minimum value, and I want to identify maximum value. Now let's run these comments. I will see the results. Let's run the results here. Now you can see here, friends, we have our results. This is the first one. This is the second. This is third, and so on. This is the moyenne. It's in French, but count is what was counted. This is the moyenne, this is the total, this is the median, this is the range, this is the minimum value, this is the maximum value. Okay, friends, this is how you can perform salary analysis using our tool, and I think this video will help you how you can perform analysis related to salary if you are working in human resource management, as these calculations may be helpful to get to perform such analysis. I think this video will help you in performing your data analysis when you are working in human resource management. And in the next video, I will show you how you can perform ad analysis when you are working on qualitative variable, how, for instance, you can combine two variables and present and make a good presentation of your results. Thank you for your attention. For next video, bye.